welcome to Move Through the Holidays. We're going to do a sleepy workout today because I'm very sleepy. Let's lay down, get cozy. We're going to do a little bit of mobility, stability, all the things that can be done laying down because we're feeling sleepy. I'm also in a little bit of like a POTS flare, so we also have dysautonomia of any sort. It's good to be able to have an option for laying down. So let's start on your left side and let's build some stability for your hypermobility. He's so ready. He's sleepy too. We're going to start. Okay, he does not want to snuggle. We're going to start on our side. Oh, let's do a couple of deep breaths here. Really down into the pelvic floor. I cannot tell you how much I don't feel like being intentional with movement right now, so I'm doing it anyways, and thanks for doing it with me. Here's another chance to practice your breath work. Work on breathing really deep breaths. Down into the pelvic floor. If you are somebody that needs to work on taking some breaths through your rib cage, you could also practice that. Just pick whatever you feel like you need to work on as far as your breath, breathing low, breathing high, taking deep breaths. And focus on that one for you. We're going to do 4 seconds in, 4 second hold your breath, 4 seconds out, 4 second hold your breath. It's called box breathing. So we've got 4, 4, 4, 4 of whatever breath pattern of choice that you would like to do. Okay, here we go. In for 4. In for 4. Hold. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. In. Hold. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. In. Hold. Out. 2, 3. Hold. And a big old yawn with a bonus jaw pop. Okay. We're going to start with our arm. You're going to roll your shoulder kind of up, back, down here, elbow at your side. Some of you may need to add something under your elbow, a towel, roll, a pillow. If you start getting any shoulder pinching with this, we're going to bring our palm down towards our bellies, keep a right angle at our elbow, come up towards the ceiling and back down. Common mistakes for this one would be going way too far back and or lifting your elbow. So if you notice yourself having trouble with the technique, then add a pillow to force your elbow to stay down to make that a little bit easier for you. So breathe in. As you blow out, come up. Breathe in on the way down. Blow out all the way out. Can't stop yawning. We should feel this kind of down the side of your arm. It should feel like a good muscle burn. One more. Arm down. Take a break if you need it. Otherwise, we're going to keep going. Make sure that shoulder's in place. Come parallel to the ground. Come up to your ear and back down. Roll your hips forward a little. So breathe in as you blow out. Breathe in as you come down. We want to try to stay parallel to the floor. And this bottom knee is helping to stabilize my hips. So kind of bringing that bottom leg up can sometimes be helpful. We're creating a stable surface to move off of. So that's also why hips are forward. Otherwise, we're just kind of rocking here. We're trying to create a stable surface. And this one's also a really good shoulder burner. Take a break when your body needs to. It's not a competition. Keep breathing. All right, take a break. All right, our knees are going to stay at like a 45-degree angle. Push those hips forward. Top knee comes up and down. Up and down. If you're doing this correctly, you're probably not going to go very high. I know you can go high like this, but that's not what we're doing. 45-degree angle here. Hips forward. Take your hand, push your hip forward. Bring your knee up, and if your pelvis starts rocking, or you start pushing your hip into your hand, then that's as high as you're going, and back down. So that's really all I've got. I know some of you have more mobility in this direction, and you might be able to go farther while keeping your hips forward, but most of the time what happens is people rock their hips back too much. Push those hips forward. It should be right here. I feel like I usually have more mobility in this direction. It's just not happening. You can play around with kind of the position your knees are in as well. Okay, that's all I've got. Give yourself a couple more if you have it. Take a break. For our rest time, we're going to point, bend and flex, point, bend and flex. When I point, I feel a nice stretch all the way down. That's that sciatic nerve. My leg is tired because it's a sleepy day workout. We're just going to do one set. So one set to fatigue. Give yourself a break. And this is to muscular fatigue, not energy level fatigue. So for me, my muscles are like, yeah, I need a break or I'm going to lose form. Last couple reps should be difficult for you to kind of know you're at that fatigue point. Okay, we are going to go ahead and do our rotations. Is this on? It is, we're good. Here, elbow to your side, rotate. Make sure you bring your knees way up for this one. Breathe in. That feels nice. Go forward. Go again. Take your yawns. I don't know why I've been so tired today. I feel like I slept really good last night. I think the day's getting shorter. It really affects me. You want to feel it in your mid back, not really your low back. So push this knee forward a little. Just to the point of resistance, breathe. And let it go. I actually felt that one on my opposite side of the rib cage, the part of my rib cage that's in the floor. I can keep going, but then that ends up being my low back. One more. Hi, Indy. Would you like to say something to the people? Indy. 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 Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow. Kelly had something to say. All right, Indy's just gonna hang out right there. I'm gonna go to my back. Tuck your shoulder blades under. Oh, I'm so tired. Let's straighten our legs. Squeeze, big squeeze of the muscles, and relax. So arms up towards the ceiling. Lengthen, so you're gonna push your heel, flex your feet, push your heels down that way. Pull your arms up this way, palms facing each other, and stretch a little bit. Don't lose those shoulders though. Your shoulders should stay tucked under because we don't need any dislocated shoulders right now, do we? No. And then depending on what your problem side is, because most of us have one side, my problem side is my right. So I'm going to put my right arm up, my left arm at my side, and I'm going to rotate over while still taking this heel and pressing it away from my body. I'm not really at end range at all. I'm just slightly rotated, and then I'm going to try to focus on breathing here, my lower rib cage, and then breathing through my upper rib cage. And the upper rib cage is where it's difficult for me. If you need more lengthening, you can cross. So if your right arm's over, cross your right leg over your left. I'm only going to do this one on my right side because I know my right side is my problem area and I'm trying to open up those segments. You have the option to do both sides or just your problem side. So often it's the problem side that you want to open. So right side, you want to bend to the left to lengthen your right side. Occasionally it might be a different story. Maybe your right side has pain and you need to go the other way. Go by whichever direction feels best for you and spend 30 seconds in that direction, just breathing. And then once you've done that, pet your cat. If your cat hasn't run away yet, other animals are also accepted. It doesn't have to be a cat. And we're going to go to your other side. We're going to do the cool Potsy move. So I don't really... Oh no, that was not cool. Ta-da! Instead of sitting up, trying to just stay horizontal so my blood doesn't change too much. Okay, once you get in this side, I guess we're yawning again. Knees come up, push your hips forward. I guess we're doing this in reverse order. Breathe in as you blow out. Breathe in, blow out. We are here. Hip is forward. Take your hand, palm, push it forward if you need that feedback, or you can have your hips against the wall. Don't hyperextend your wrist. Sometimes I like to take a fist and just put my fist there. Makes it a little bit easier on my fingers. It is right here. We're adding tension, but then we're taking tension away and relaxing our pelvic floor. We're just doing one set till fatigue. And this type of exercise, like body weight exercise, it never feels the same to me as strength based. Like I sort of feel like I could power through this with a band, but doing it without is actually a little bit harder for me, at least right now. So the goal of this series is consistency and gentle movement, not necessarily power and true strength where we add a lot of load. It's helping you build the foundation to do that. And I'm starting to get tired, so I'm going to give it 2 more reps. And we're going to take a break. All right, let's go to our arms. Roll that shoulder around. Come here. Elbow stays at our side. Take a towel and hold it right there if you need to, or a pillow. Breathe in, blow out. Breathe in, blow out. I guess you don't have to have a fist. I'm used to holding a weight. We could do palm open too. Whatever's cozy on your wrists. 2 things we're not doing is we're not going too fast, too far. We're not coming too far. We're not going back too far. And our elbow is not coming away from our body. All right. You can add a can of soup if you really need something, but again, our goal isn't a lot of weight right now, just gentle fatigue. All right, breathe in as you blow out, come up and back down. Make sure your hips are stable, so you can either be really flexed, you can be here, and then honor your own hip anatomy. Staying parallel to the floor. This one I get a good lengthening in my rib when I'm up here. A little bit painful, but in kind of a good way. And we're going to rotate here. So elbow pulls, stops at our side, rotate. Deep breath. And upper breath through our rib cage to mobilize. Come forward. Keeping your hips forward. You need a low back stretch. It's okay to go farther, but most of the time we have a lot of low back mobility and like basically no mid back mobility. So if we can get that mid back moving, it generally can help the neck and the elbows. And having your head supported on a pillow is probably the ideal way to do it. I'm just kind of supporting here. And when I take that breath in, so I go here, that's where I'm tight, take a deep breath. Suddenly I can go farther. Because it's not that I don't have the range, it's that it's locked up because I don't have the control through the range every day. This one fluctuates daily for me. Some days I have it great, and some days it decides to go on lockdown, and that's just the reality. I think I did all the same exercises, hopefully. We're going to end with our nerve glide. Come forward, point, flex, and bend. Point, flex, and bend. So if you're on the floor, this would be a little different because it's more forward. To get even more of a stretch would be doing it off the side of the bed, where you just get a little bit more lengthening along the whole side of your leg. Okay. I'm going to just go into child's pose really quick, just because I feel like this is what my body needs at the moment. I'll slowly get up. Wide stance for me, hips back, head down. This is my problem area, the back right side of my rib cage. So let's end with 5 slow breaths back into the rib cage. The hard thing for me with this is that I'm not like overly like really trying to like reach, and what I find is when this area is locked up, especially if I like wake up and it's locked up, is trying to relax as much as I possibly can and just breathing. Not forceful breathing, not tense breathing, just taking a relaxed breath. And then I often get ribs shifting and popping, and then I feel better. When I start to really try to like reach and stretch and get the spot that is painful for me, I end up getting a lot of muscle guarding around the area, which causes my rib cage to move less, which really just does not feel good. It's counterintuitive, but Indy, what are you doing, buddy? Okay. If you need more opening on one side or the other, just move your forearms a couple inches to the left or the right. So for me, my problem side's on the right. So I move to the left a little, and I'm breathing into the back right side of my rib cage. I feel this right where my problem area is, but still trying to relax my shoulders, relax my hips. If you feel like you need to go to the other side, go for it. I'm like breathing directly into this microphone. There we go. Finally take a good breath. Slowly get up. Take your time. Thank you for joining. I hope your cat was also able to join us. If your cat joined us, send me a picture of your cat in the comments. Otherwise, you know the drill. Comment what you learned, and we'll see you tomorrow.